Yo guys, what is good? What is good? It's me, your boy, Fanlaki Mamba. You guys already know we're in the building from staying. So guys, before you even watch this video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and you also subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you are currently a subscriber, then welcome back to my YouTube channel. And then guys, I know a lot of you have been requesting to see how am I trading this strategy called ICT Silver Bullet. So I've come here, guys, to just show you what I look out for before I can trade this beautiful strategy. So this strategy can literally help you to become a funded trader in a time of like 90 days. It can make you to be it can make you to quit your job if you're working a 9 to 5. But obviously, guys, you have to put in some work into it, not just be like, okay, because I know this strategy, I'm gonna leave my job. But it can give you that freedom to quit your job, and it can also make you to be a funded trader as well. And ICT did mention that his son is trading using this same strategy. So this strategy, guys, is time based. So we're going to be looking at to trade the AM session. We're going to be looking to trade the AM session, which is at from 3 uh 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. So guys, this is New York time. So this is New York time. Let me just specify New York time. So this guys is in New York. What is in New York time? So don't misinterpret this. This is in New York time. So I'm just gonna do a bit of like conversion. What is into South African time, obviously. But if you're in Africa, you're just gonna find a way to work with based on your time zone. But if you are in South Africa, I'm just gonna do the things for you. So I'm just gonna say SAST time. So in South African time, what time is this? Is what? It's 09 in the morning to 10. Okay, no, it's I just made a mistake. It's 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So that is in the morning in South African time. So in South African time around 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's when you're gonna be trading what this strategy, which is called ICT Silver Bullet. So one thing that I first focus on is directional bias. As you can see here, I have my small note. So the first thing that I focus on is directional bias. So one thing that you can clearly see, guys, here is that we had a price pushing up, as you can see, gave us a pullback, push up. Then we saw price liquidating these areas here. We saw price liquidating these areas, but eventually pushing all the way to the upside, breaking structure. We saw price pulling back. It couldn't break above this area, so kind of like found some sort of like resistance in that area. And then what we saw price pushing up, down, I mean, and then started to see this bit of like a range here. And then we saw manipulation of price pushing up, and then we saw a break of structure from this area and from this area. So now we can clearly see that price is in some sort of like a bearish momentum. So we already know our directional bias. So there are kind of like a few areas that I look out for. So this being like my first area that I'll be literally looking out for liquidity to be drawn into that area. That's another very important aspect of this strategy, that you must know where is probably your potential target. Where are you looking to have your target, or where are you looking for price to be drawn into? Which areas are you looking for price to be drawn into? So you can clearly see that there is some sort of like a fair value gap here. So price can be drawn into this into this fair value gap, because you can see this candlestick opened here. Let me just zoom in a bit. This candlestick open, closed, I mean here, and then you see this gap opened here. So there's this gap. So price can be drawn into this fair value gap or into this into this LQ areas here. So as you can see, guys, on our 15-minute time frame, we've already identified our directional bias. So I'm just gonna jump into our 5-minute time frame. So here it's just a matter of us playing with time frame, guys. So the rule says the first fair value gap to that direction, that is what we are looking for to execute our position. But now, guys, I did say that the session is between 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. So we're just gonna see time as well here to make sure that we don't trade outside of our window. So we can hold the trade overall outside of our window, but our entry has to be inside our window time. So this is where we're going to be looking to trade. Let me just change the color and make it red. So this is where we're going to be looking to trade. This is New York midnight, guys. Don't misinterpret this. So my time is in New York time. I use New York time. So you can just come and see where you said UCT -4. If you want to change, you can just see here there's New York time. So you can change. There's also South African time, which is Johannesburg, but you can just change according to your country time here on time zones. So this is what I was looking for. This is the time. Okay, guys, so this is time. If you can just see, we have this fair value gap here. I'm just gonna remove this because it's kind of like this that distracting me. So on our 5-minute time frame, guys, we wouldn't have gotten an entry on our 5-minute time frame because price did create this fair value gap. On our 5-minute time frame, it did create this fair value gap, but price didn't really come back to tap into these areas. But on our 3-minute time frame, we got a beautiful trade here. So the elements of the trade are pretty much simple, guys. I did say to you that we're looking forward for the first fair value gap to that direction. So, and then again, we look for a break of structure. So the break of structure is something that has to happen first. So you can clearly see that we have price pushing down, and then we have price pushed up. Kind of like I think there was news at the time, and they caused some sort of like manipulations. And then what we want to see that clear displacement to the downside, breaking structure here. So what we have, we do get that clear break of structure to the downside from here. So what we have here, we have sell break of structure. And then where is our first fair value gap to the downside? Here is our first value gap. So this one, we would have been looking at this one, but now if you can just check, this is outside of our window period. So we're not going to be trading this fair value gap, or we're not going to be trading this fair value gap as well. So I'm doing this, guys, so that I can show you that as much as you can still see this trade outside of the window, but we're not trading outside of this window because I didn't really backtest when it comes to outside of the window period. But then again, what do we now see price doing? What do you see price doing? You see price giving us another beautiful structure. But if you can just check now, it's 309. So now we are inside our trading period. So when we are inside our trading period, we're looking for the first fair value gap. So this is our first fair value gap inside our trading time here. If I can just zoom out so that you can see, we have this fair value gap here. Let me just put in the line so that it can be even more clear. So this is the high of the fair value gap, and this is the low of the fair value gap. So you can clearly see that we have this FVG here. So this is where we're going to be looking to enter our selling opportunities from here. And then our stop loss, I'd like to put it just above these areas here where we are a bit more safe. Someone who likes, you can just put it above this candlestick. That's still safe, but I like to just be a little bit more safe and conservative. So a 7.5 stop loss won't hedge for me. And then our risk to reward is always a 1:2. So this is where we would have been looking to take our take profit on this beautiful strategy. So this is how, guys, I look to trade this strategy inside this window time. So make sure that you follow these rules when you're trading this strategy and you're on your way to consistency. And guys, make sure that you practice this. Don't just jump into live markets. Make sure that you backtest this. Find your own data that backs up your strategy and stuff like that, so that you can be confident and trade something that you have data on to back it up with. So it's me, your boy Fanlaki Mamba. I'm out. Let it be peace in the Middle East. That our brothers and sisters, be safe, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friend. We out of the building. Peace.